Guys, it's 3:10 in the morning, Monday. This needs to be done. I'm driving 600, I'm 600 kilometers because I'm going to Zeebrugge. That's right. I'm off to see my damaged RX7 for the first time, and you guys are coming with me. Let's go on the road.
To catch you up, I put a video out saying that it made more financial sense to go to Japan and buy an RX7 than it did in my country and then driving it back to France, but then this happened. It blew up and I didn't expect that, so I thought maybe I should probably do it, so I did and started planning it, flew to Japan, found a car, and then look.
My new RX7. I can't believe I just said that.
But then when it was on a boat on the way to France to be registered, someone at the dock crashed it.
I've been going about 4 and a bit hours. I've gone through Luxembourg and I'm now in Belgium, so I've got about a couple of hours left. So let's just get this done. It's hard work. I was up early. 2:45 this morning is far too early, but we got to see this car.
I have to say the Volvo absolutely lapped up this trip, but it was difficult. I mean, this was a lot of my mental strength. Not only through the night, but just the wind and rain were absolutely insane. But again, we had to make this.
I've arrived at the port in Zeebrugge, slightly sus. I went to the location that was in the email, and I am slightly early, but not that early. Went to check in with security. They gave me all the stuff, and then they called the person I'm supposed to be meeting, and then they made me go somewhere completely different. So I'm in the middle of just this random car park, not next to any building, and I was told that they're just going to come and get me because there's a change of plan. It all feels a bit like they're trying to push me somewhere out the way, basically. There was also a thing saying that I'm not allowed to film on the docks, so I'm gonna have to see how that goes. But I think that's more a case of with the other things, like the other cars and stuff like that, all the new cars that are coming in. But having said that, it's my car that I'm interested in. That's what I want to film. So I'll update you as soon as this weirdness is. I don't know, but it all feels a bit fucking weird to me. I'm tired. I've been driving for over 7 hours now. I was up at 2:45. I'm probably the most tired I've ever been after a car journey. So I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, a bit anxious, because the last time I saw this car, I travelled halfway around the world to see it.
My RX7, and look at how clean it is. So it's still feeling slightly surreal. Like, this is where I'm at. Just look.
And that was the only time I've seen it, and so now I'm seeing it again, and yeah, I don't know, it feels really weird. So I'm feeling a bit emotional about it all, really, but hopefully they don't try and mug me off. Hopefully they come and get me. I'll let you know. Right, I'm out. That was way harder than I thought. It was pretty emotional. Like, the last time I saw that was in Japan. I travelled to Japan to see that car, and to see it like that is it's pretty upsetting, to be fair. I did take some footage on my camera. I had to. I wasn't allowed, basically, to try and especially get in any other vehicles and stuff like that, and any of the facilities. So I tried to be as not subtle as possible, but get my car in. So I'll take you through the damage, everything that's there, and I'm going to go to Bruges for some lunch because I'm not just shattered, but emotionally drained as well. Let's just see the damage.
This was genuinely really tough because look, such a beautiful car, my beautiful car, and this is how I remember it, a bit dustier. This is how she is now. It's not just a small pull out, this is significant. Under the bonnet's still fine, the front of the car's still fine, but this rear quarter. It's not just the rear quarter itself as well, you can see where the boot doesn't shut anymore, like it's been pushed in significantly. It'll be a rear panel where the light goes in, as well as a rear quarter, and probably on the jig as well, because look, that's been significantly put in. The wheels point in that way because the lower arm is completely bent out of shape, which is why it looks like it's pushed forwards, but it's just completely banana shaped now. But look how far that's been pushed in. Like, that has been done with some power. And you can see just how unaligned it is, but this side just looks so beautiful. It's so sad. Look at the wheels, even those are mint, but not in the other one. That one's fucked as well. The wheel's absolutely fucked. I think I actually noticed while I was there that Top Rank had actually replaced that little flap on the door. So again, the interior is still mint.
So I've come to Bruges. I'm gonna have some lunch and sort my life out a little bit, something to eat, and just chill out and yeah, enjoy the city. So let's see what the city's got to offer, and then see if I can go straight back home again. 700 kilometers, 1400 kilometers in a day, but look what I brought. Nothing can take on this level of kilometers other than the XC90, the absolute weapon that is the Volvo XC90. Another 700 kilometers knocked out. I fucking love this car. This car is an absolute weapon. You've now seen the damage. You can tell why I'm upset. For me, this was more than just the car. This was all of this. This was the experience. This was my entire year of putting this whole road trip together, trying to pull off something that people told me that I couldn't do. You know, this whole road trip of stupidity from Japan to France. It's more than that. It's the adventure with my son. It's, you know, all of these sorts of things that is way more than the car itself. So you can understand why I'm upset and why I'm probably feeling the way I am right now. But again, I'll get this out and we'll turn this into a positive, whatever that looks like, and we'll make some fucking awesome content. I'm now back at home. I ended up getting back last night. I did the entire trip back straight after. To anyone who's considering doing, it was about 1600 kilometers in the end. What's that, about 1,000 miles in a day? Don't. It's really hard. And I ended up even, you can see here, I slept in the back, which was a great test. Blow up mattress that I actually happened to have in the car from Arctic Trek, and a sleeping bag, pillow, was surprisingly comfortable, like compared to how I thought it was going to be. Anyway, now I'm back. I have a number of things I need to run through. My worry is that, as most things, for most people this would just be, everyone just wants rid of it. The company wants rid of it, and the insurance want it done. They want it to be as cheap as possible, and they want to be able to just mug off me as an individual because they don't really care about what went into that car or what that car meant for me in terms of my content and my trip and everything like that. They don't care. That doesn't factor into their thoughts. They just want this done and as quickly and as cheaply as possible. But I don't want that. I'm prepared to fight this. Obviously, this means that all of my money and capital is tied up in this project because that's what I was planning on doing. This was my road trip. Everything was around this road trip. So that's stopping me from doing any other future content around that as well as future plans, because all my money's tied up in this RX7 and this trip. But I want to fight this because I'm fed up of every company fucking thinking that they can dictate exactly what they do to the little man, to the people that just get abused by these companies, mugged off and treated like fools. So I'm going to fight this, and I'm going to take them to court for everything that they have cost me. This whole trip is more than just a car. This is what I do, and this is what I'm fighting for. So stay tuned. I'm going to do as much as I can to take on this company because I just don't agree that this is what should happen. I'm fed up of corporate society just treating individuals like absolute garbage. So stay tuned because I'm going to be fighting this, and I'm going to fight hard. Thanks for the support. I do genuinely really appreciate just you guys being here. You guys being here on my TikTok, on my Instagram. Again, new Instagram. Check out my community posts. They deleted my last one. Another fun thing to do. New Instagram. I'll put the link in the description, so check that out. Otherwise, yeah, stay tuned for more. I'll give you updates as soon as I can, and my K-Truck is now on its way. I'll give you a video on that next week. Otherwise, see you on the next one. Peace.